shit. Let me show this motherfucker how hard this shit really is, yo. So I'm outside.
It's your boy Crypto Blood. Yeah, it's Friday, and man, I love this song, right? It's a classic right there. Shout out to my man Michael Holiday for the request. He requested this a couple weeks ago, and I'm just getting around to it. So, Bone Crusher, I ain't never scared, because I ain't never scared. Can't be in our city. But Friday, it's a special day, and we're going to go over why that is a special day in a second here. But first, I want to, and I forgot to do this yesterday, I want to give a special shout out to Silvertooth for his gift to Truth Blitz and I. Very, very, man, I didn't expect it, and it was heartfelt and genuine, and many blessings back to you, Silvertooth. I'll play what he sent me at the end of this video, so stick around. If you had not heard, I will play that at the end. Jump over to cryptoblood.io if you guys want to pick up some of those tees, hoodies. We got all types of merch now. We'll have more merch coming in the next month or two as well. But if you want to support Crypto Blood, do it that way. I don't ask for donations. I don't have any donation links up or anything like that. You want to support me, support my merch. So, last but not least, we're going to get into this. We're going to get into the markets. We're going to look at CoinMarketCap. Let's do that. And then I'll get into a little bit of why today is special. So, if we look at CoinMarketCap currently, we are at roughly 550 billion, just shy of it. Bitcoin dominance is at 34.4%, which is, I think, around where it was yesterday as far as Bitcoin's dominance, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we're kind of in a holding pattern still. Bitcoin is back at 11,200. It dipped low and touched the that support line I had drawn. So we'll take a look at that now. So as you see, it dropped right there. I think that's a good indicator to say this may be a nice area of support for us. Again, this line I drew weeks ago, and it essentially is a Fibonacci extension from way back that I still had up, and it looks as though this is going to be a nice support area. And if not, we'll break to the downside past. If we break below here, because we're basically in a pennant, if you guys can see that, I'm just gonna draw. Let me change this color here. I'm just gonna use this. So we're kind of in a pennant here, as you can see. And if you guys don't know what a pennant is, it's essentially, it's almost a consolidation area. So basically it would do like this, and then it has to make a decision, up or down. And my theory is that we're going to break out to the upside like that. So let's just see what happens. And we may break out earlier than the actual end of the pennant. It doesn't always oscillate back and forth all the way to the end. Like it may break out prior to, it may break out right here. You know what I mean? So we'll just need to watch that. And the breakout, as far as confirmation for that pennant, will be these green areas that I circled prior. We got to watch those levels. So again, 11,700 area and 13,000 area is what we need to watch. So that's what we will do. Keep an eye out on that. And what I'm doing this video on today is, many of you know, the CME futures contracts for the month of January expires today, or it actually expired. It actually expired 40 minutes ago. Exactly. They expire at 4 p.m. London time. They expired 40 minutes ago. It's 11:40 a.m. East Coast, where I am. So there was a slight pullback, but again, the deviation is nothing out of the norm. It wasn't even 7%. It's like 6% move down. We bounced right off of that. And really, the bounce down was only because we touched the trend line at the top of this pennant. So to me, it was all technical. Really didn't have much to do with the futures. And if you guys call this manipulation, you ain't. That's not manipulation. 7%, 6%. Move down is not. That happens every day. You saw that happen the other day here. If you look right here, it happened here. That's about 6-7%. So that's a normal move for Bitcoin, and has been even before futures started trading. So I'm a type of person, I like to I try to leave emotions out of my decision making and try to use empirical data to back what I believe, or at least I may not be right, but at least I'll have some empirical data to say, okay, this is XYZ, this is why I feel this way. I'm going to bring, that to the table, at least with my argument. So I wanted to dig a little further and show you guys. You can always go and look at this. I'll try to remember to leave a link to the CME group's website for Bitcoin futures, their quotes, and the different contracts. I was talking to Nick yesterday on my way back from getting coffee yesterday morning, and he was just kind of wondering how futures work, the contracts, and I was telling him like they're rolling contracts. So, March, February, March, they already exist, and you can actually trade those as well. It's just that the current contract is expiring today, which it expired today. So as you see here, at 9:59 Central Time, it expired. The January one change was 300 basis points, which is roughly 3%. And again, volume 141, and that will be essentially 50,000 times. Let me just say 50,000 times 100 would be what? 5 million. So then almost another half would be like $7 million was the volume for this contract, this January contract. Now, what I don't know is if this is. I'm not sure if this is $7 million for the entire contract, or if this is just for today. Either way, 7 million for today is very small. It would not move the markets. There are whales that move more than that single-handedly. As you see, February's contract forward contract is 460 volume, so that's significantly more. But that's because everyone's getting into or rolling over into the new contracts if they weren't already in those February contracts. So it's just not enough volume yet, guys, to say that there is any manipulation going on with futures contracts. It's just simply not enough volume. So you can probably just go ahead and safely rule that out as something that is going on currently. Now in the future, 6 months, a year from now, interest in these futures start to go up? Possibly, you know. But as of now, no. I'm not of the camp that believes, and I mean, I'm giving you evidence, empirical data to show that that is not the case. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think that we are, you know, the CME futures really have a grab on Bitcoin spot meaning the prices that we actually trade on the exchanges? Do you think there's any influence, any correlation, or not? Let me know your thoughts. I'll try to leave the link to that CME futures quotes page for Bitcoin. I'll try to leave that in the link of this description as well, so you guys can keep up to date with that and monitor that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I do want to show you guys the gift that Silvertooth so kindly gave to me. And it's not even a physical gift, man. This is awesome, man. So I want you guys to check this out. I'm going to just play it right here.
How y'all doing? This is Silvertooth here for another video, and this video is a present for Truth Blitz Media and Crypto Blood. They had me on their show, and for that I wanted to do something special for them. I don't have Truth Blitz Media's address, and Crypto Blood, I was going to get him some cigars, but the man's probably smoked every cigar that there is.
You're right, I'm smoking one right now. And I just
felt like any cigar I get him, he'd be like, I've already smoked this 10 times, and there's better than that. So I felt like I'd send him a joke of a present. So I decided to do this instead. So this is what I did. I dedicated and did a dedication in both their names for the Vajrayogini Stupa Fund. And it doesn't matter if they're Christian or if they have no religion at all. Doesn't affect that at all. Okay, so I'm not trying to convert them, or I'm not saying, you know, if they don't like Buddhism, who cares? Who cares? But this is just in the background, okay? So I just did this in their name to hopefully give them positive energy and stuff like that coming from me, because it's said in Buddhism that anyone who donates to a monastery gets good karma for as long as that monastery stands. So every single day that that monastery is there, the person that donated, and I donated in both their names, every single day that that monastery is there, they're gaining good karma, and good things are happening for them, and it's erasing bad things that they've both done. So I did this for them, not to try to convert them, if you know what I mean. So this is a 15-foot tall stupa, and it's made of stone, and in it is holy relics, and in it, here's the list of holy relics in it right there. And this is to build and maintain. This is for the cost of building and maintaining the stupa. And it's said in Buddhism that anyone who sees a stupa or walks around a stupa will have seeds of enlightenment planted in their head. So if they're reincarnated, or they're born and they're reincarnated, born reincarnated, it may take them 1,000 lives, because they may be the biggest piece of crud on earth. But eventually, that seed that you planted by seeing that or walking around that will hatch. It will be born, and they will have a seed of enlightenment just from seeing this item. So, you know, just for that, I just wanted to put that out there and do a donation in their name so that they'll continuously be getting good karma coming from this.
Man, my man. I appreciate it, Silvertooth. Greatly appreciate it. Better than any physical gift. Gifts that are eternal, basically, right? So I really appreciate it, man. That's a good guy, people. So if you guys don't follow Silvertooth, let me give a shout outs to we call her mom in the Webbot chat room, but Big Curious Mom, she actually put me on Silvertooth. And I started following Silvertooth when he had 300 subs. This was literally in what do I want to say? October, August, somewhere around there. 300 subs. This guy today has 6,000 subs, and the reason why is because he's a genuine guy, and he tells it just from the heart. He's not trying to be something big, you know what I mean? Doesn't have any fancy equipment or anything like that. But people recognize real, and he looking familiar. That's what we say. So again, thanks, Silvertooth. I appreciate it. And I see you starting to smoke cigars. I will be over there in Chicago this summer, because I ain't coming over there in the winter. It's just as cold there as it is here. So I'll wait till the summer, and I'll be over there to smoke one up with you. That's it, people. Like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, click that bell. And I ain't never scared. It's your boy, Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.